Hi. Guess what? Poem 4 in the last Red Bulb series. And the best part is that you've made it possible. So big thank you to you. So today's poem is a poem in English that I wrote some time back. And the reason why I chose to do this poem today is because of social distancing. That's right. I mean, we're all missing on our work, primarily the state of busyness. We're missing the foods that we eat, the things that we normally do or take for granted. But one of the most major things that we are missing is our friends, right? I mean, you just can't wait for the lockdown to get over and hug your best friend, the friend that is very close to you, or your loved one as well. And it's so funny that there was this meme that I saw, and it said that the first hug after the lockdown is going to feel really special. Yeah, I'm sure you've come across that too. So this poem is about another type of lockdown or social distancing that we've been having with some of our friends who are across the border. Yeah. Ever thought about it that way? We have been in social distancing with some of our friends for more than 50 years. And the worst part is that the situation on that side of the border is also the same. This poem is something about if we get over that lockdown or that social distancing and we come together like we were, then how would it be? क्या माहौल होगा? क्या चीज़ें होंगी? क्या चीज़ें मुमकिन हो जाएंगी जो अब तक हम सोच भी नहीं सकते जिनके बारे में? कैसा माहौल होगा? क्या आलम होगा? There's so much to think, and yet we don't think about it at all. Anyway, this is a poem that I wrote about primarily India and Pakistan, the border that exists between us, and the very fact that we share two flags, two names as countries. And the funny part is that even a flag is not free of borders. So that's how serious the totality of the situation is. And we have been in social lockdown with each other for the longest while. Whereas there are, the culture makes it a little porous. We exchange views and everything. And of course there's cricket. But that's not the entire image, right? There's so much that we can learn from each other. There's so much we can do. There are families who have been partitioned. What about them? So all of those views coupled into a few couplets that I wrote. And I called this piece Hindustan because that's what India was called beforehand, you know. And funnily enough, I don't know how many of you notice, but when we say Hindustan, बीच में दोस्त भी आता है. उस दोस्त को हम हमेशा भूल जाते हैं. Hindustan. चलिए शुरू करते हैं. Here we have the red bulb. Some music to go along with it. Hindustan. That water has my ashes. That water has my ashes. I grow flowers on your very palms. We could be a garden with fruits of pardon. A color of faith may assuage, but my friend, we could be a collage. Temples and mosques are built by an alchemy of ancestors of us both, who have not let go of their concrete grips, so that we may bring ours together in prayer there where incense takes scribble in Urdu, what lampblack writes in Hindi, Hindustan. Imagine how quickly we could become books together. But instead, we choose to bind us. A newspaper cannot hide you fully. Does common land deserve an alley? Would you not help me replace all the barbed wire and fence with plants and guns with water hoses? And together we can call it Line of Console. Let us make the feast to break the fast. Pray, let the children play, let innocence last. Blood has groups, can be easily bought, but tears cannot. Our mothers miss the game of sweets in steel utensils, and our fathers are not thirsty for tea, but for our prosperity. Let every piece be a currency of peace. Borders should befit only our children's sketches. Our efforts shall rain unity, and one day thus we'll have our Indus, on the banks of which we shall make a festival of our friendship. Hindustan awaits us as I await you with a hug. मैंने तो कर दी दुआ, ए दोस्त, अब तू आ. That's the poem, guys. I hope you liked it. It holds a very special spot inside my heart because it speaks of so many things that we usually shout about but never listen. We usually say out loud but never converse about. And who could have thought हमारे मुल्क के नाम में ही दोस्त है, तो हम दोस्त क्यों नहीं हो सकते? Do we really need this social lockdown between us? Food for thought. Let me know what that did to you. I'll be lighting my diya after the poem today for a very special reason. That I hope this जो मैंने दुआ करी है लास्ट में वो कबूल हो जाए. जिनको समझना है वो समझ लें, जो समझ चुके हैं वो ही दुआ कर लें और दुआ कबूल भी हो. So I hope, I really hope this lockdown that we are under as one entity in the world, the corona lockdown, that'll end soon. But I really hope this lockdown that I talked about, Hindustan, should come together now. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Thank you so much for your responses. It touches me so much when each and every one of you makes it a point to comment their thoughts and their feedback. Also, I'm waiting for conversations to happen. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. If you like my work, you can read it on Instagram. I'm doing a lot of people poetry nowadays, and my Instagram handle is varun.pandey. It's got most of my latest work. You can read my quotes by searching them on Google. You'll find them on Your Quote, which is one of the writing apps that I'm very much active on. And as far as long form poetry goes, then I'm doing that for you in the last wrap-up series. See you soon. Be safe and think about this those things.